Video on social media the other day where Patrick Reed was talking about a kind of quite a clever little drill, and he was basically saying that if you hit a ball and you hold off your finished position and you bring it back to impact, you want it to look like your impact position. Okay, so he was kind of insinuating that if you get kind of two hands and armsy and you bring it in towards impact, you'll notice the club face is closed. And he's kind of right, and I actually like this drill quite a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce a downswing, a through swing position here where I rotate my chest nicely through the ball. Okay, so you can see the club face there, it looks like so. And if I bring that back to the impact position, you can see it looks like this. Okay, now this time I'm going to produce a through swing position where I have less chest rotation and my hands and arms are going to overtake, and if I bring that back in towards impact, you can see the club face looks like this. Now, Patrick Reed historically is a drawer of the golf ball, and he is someone who doesn't have lots of rotation through the ball, so therefore his hands and arms would roll more. So the idea for him, or him and his coach, to sort of work on, okay, we've got to rotate the chest in the through swing position, is kind of logical, right? Now, the thing that you've got to be really careful about this, okay, is what is actually happening. What's happening inside every professional golf swing is as they start the downswing, they'll rotate the lower body, the right upper arm will move to the side of the body as the right arm straightens, and pretty much every pro within reason will end up looking in a similar position to where I am here, which is, say, about just over a foot to the back of the golf ball. The club face is going to be open. So what needs to happen here is we need to close the club face, right, like so, to get the club face square. The point that Patrick Reed's video is trying to make is that if you, from this position, continue to rotate your chest at the same degree your hands and arms move, the club face will look square. If you don't rotate the chest, your hands and arms will overtake you that way and they'll start to look more closed. So the point that I'm trying to make is you've got to be careful with this type of video that you don't just go, oh, well, I'll just leave it really open and just sort of spin across it and just rotate, because obviously that's not going to produce the results. What you want to do is make sure that you're still closing the face, but then once you've closed the face, you want to rotate the chest as you swing through. And yeah, I actually think it's a pretty effective drill.